Good day everyone, this is our final project for CPE 401 and as you can see here we have our intro and within it there is topics covered, learning goals, and how to use. Now, once you press enter, it will direct you to our working calculator in which you can select what kind or what type of problem you are solving. It includes Ohm's law, equivalent resistance, Kirchhoff's current law, Kirchhoff's voltage law, and Thevenin equivalent. And once you are done on calculating, you can either pick another uh, type of problem solving or you can end it right there. And now let us say that you pick Ohm's law. There is a guide that says enter two known values and leave the one that you want to calculate as question mark. So let us say that you want to calculate the voltage. You should put a value on current and resistance and it will calculate the voltage.
In equivalent resistance, this function helps calculate the total resistance when multiple resistors are connected in either series or parallel. First, it asks the user to choose the type of connection and enter resistor's value as a list separated by commas. If the resistors are in series, the function simply adds them up, and if they are in parallel, it uses a formula where it adds up the reciprocal of each resistor and takes the reciprocal of total. The function also checks for error if the user enters something invalid like letters instead of numbers or tries to use 0 in parallel connection, which would cause a math error. It gives a clear message instead of crashing. Finally, it prints the result in a clear format, rounding it to two decimal places for easy reading.
So again, welcome to Circuit Solver, your beginner-friendly guide to basic circuit analysis. Today, we'll explore what happens when you chose Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law from the menu and how to solve for the unknowns in each case. For choosing Kirchhoff's current law, you start by selecting option 3 from the menu to explore Kirchhoff's current law. The program prompts you enter incoming currents and enter outgoing currents. Here, you are supposed to input two sets of numbers representing incoming and outgoing currents in amperes. According to KCL, the sum of currents entering a node must equal to the sum of currents leaving the node. For example, you input 2 and 3, which means 2A and 3A for the incoming currents, and for the outgoing currents, you input 4 and 1, 4A and 1A. So if we check, the sum of the incoming currents and outgoing currents is same, which is 5. So the node satisfies KCL. So if you enter in invalid format, example entering 4-1 with a colon, the program shows invalid input. Make sure you follow the expected format exactly. Numbers separated by commas without extra symbols. Next, let's try option 4 for Kirchhoff's voltage law. Again, the program prompted you enter voltage drops and enter voltage sources. KVL states that the sum of all voltages around a closed loop is 0. The summation of V sources is equal to the summation of V drops. For example, the voltage sources is 6, means 6V battery, and the voltage drops 231, which add up to 6V. Now let's check the KVL. Source is equal to 6V, drops 2 plus 3 plus 1 is equal to 6V. So the loop satisfies KVL. If you enter data incorrectly, such as missing numbers, letters, or trailing symbols like a colon, you'll see invalid input. To successfully use this calculator, input numbers only, separated by commas, double check for typos or extra characters, understand the principles. KCL is equal to currents at a node, and KVL is equal to voltages around a loop. With accurate input, the program can help you validate for understanding of KCL and KVL.
Welcome. In this video, we are going to learn how to calculate the Thevenin equivalence resistance using a simple Python program. Let's begin with a quick refresher on what Thevenin theorem is. Thevenin theorem allows us to simplify a complex linear electrical circuits into a single voltage source in series with a resistance. This is called Thevenin equivalent. To find these equivalent circuits, we need two key values. Open circuit voltage denoted as VOC and short circuit current denoted as ISC. The equation is RTH is equals to VOC over or divided by ISC. VOC or open circuit voltage divided by ISC or short circuit current. First, we ask the user to enter the open circuit voltage and short circuit current. We convert the input values to floats so we can perform arithmetic operations. Then, we calculate the Thevenin resistance by dividing VOC by ISC. The result is printed formatted to 2 decimal places for clarity. Lastly, we include a basic try except or block to catch any error such as entering text or numbers or dividing by 0. For example, if the program we input is open circuit voltage of 12 volts and a short circuit current of 4 amps, the program correctly outputs a Thevenin resistance of 3 ohms.